What's going to crazy A Game Rest and new video. Today we're doing a video. I know I've been inactive for a long time on the channel. I'm sorry, but yeah, we'll be back to videos as soon as possible. Today we're doing the tier list of the entire MCU. We have S, A, B, C, and D in there, and we have the movie down there. We're going to rank them from S to D. I want to mention right now, this is my personal list, like the one I enjoyed the most, the one I enjoyed the least. So you guys probably will disagree on that, or maybe you agree. If you guys want to do your list yourself and send me your list, I'll leave in the description to the website to do the tier list, and I'll leave my Snapchat. If you want to send it to my Snapchat, feel free to do it. Alright, again, this is my personal list, and I'm not going to like how good reviews for the movie. It's how much I enjoy the movie personally, and I want to say right now, for me, for me enjoying the movie, it's a good story, good comedy, and good action for those MCU movies. First one we have down here is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. If I'm being totally honest with everybody on this, I did not enjoy the second one as I did with the first one. Even it was not a bad movie, but it was not the worst too. I'm going to put Guardians 2 in B. Again, it's not that I hated the movie. It just, it just wasn't as good for me. Homecoming introduced Tom Holland's Spider-Man really good. Well, Civil War did, but like the first Spider-Man movie, I'm gonna say this. I say this a lot, and I often go to Migo and talk to people of Marvel because I love to talk nerdy shit and stuff like that. For me, Tom Holland's Spider-Man is like the closest we'll probably ever get from the actual Spider-Man for the comics, which plays a good Spider-Man. I'm gonna put it in A. He was a good movie. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I think it's the same problem with the Guardians 2. I prefer the first Ant-Man. I don't know. That second one was good, but the story was a little hard to follow in away from like when you first started watching theaters. So I'm gonna put it at B. And man, the first one, really good movie. I love Paul Rudd. I knew Paul Rudd since like 2008. I think I've been a fan of him for Ant-Man, Arkman, it's a lot of stuff like that. And man, there's just an A. In my opinion, it was a good movie. Age of Ultron. If I'm being totally honest, in my personal opinion, I really enjoy Age of Ultron. I thought it was a really good movie. If I'm being totally honest, I know they had a negative review on the movie. So I'm gonna put it in A. I know people would put a lower list, but I'm giving it A because I personally enjoyed the movie. Alright, next we got Infinity War. I mean, listen, it is my favorite movie in the entire MCU. Great story. The main character of the movie is a villain. He ends up winning, and the probably one of the biggest discovery we ever had of him snapping and then killing half the universe and half the Avengers. A easy S. Black Panther, another easy S for me. Listen, I just, the action sequence in this, the choreography, the stunts and everything, there's a little bit of comedy there and there. I love Andy Serkis as Claude too. Michael B. Jordan did a good evil and everything. I'm gonna put in an easy S. Civil War. I mean, listen, I'm gonna be honest. For me, it's an S, and I think it's a lot of people's favorite movie MCU, except for like maybe Endgame. It's out there for sure. Listen, I really enjoyed Civil War. It was Roberta's second. I'm gonna say right now on top. The four movie that Roberta did. So Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame are the best MCU movie. Easy S for me. Easy, without a doubt. First Avenger. Now, Captain America 1 was a slow movie. Not the best out there, but it's really good. It's enjoyable. I'm gonna give it a B. I love the Warriors who feel, and I think there's a middle between good and bad. Winter Soldier, S. I mean, I'm not even talking about it. I think the elevator sequence, such a good action sequence. The movie was really good. The story was really good. Brought back Bucky, Winter Soldier, and everything. Of course, that was a story. Really good movie. Captain Marvel. It's gonna be my first C in the list. I did not enjoy Captain Marvel. Listen, I was expecting a lot from that OP character because I used to watch the old cartoon of really low and everything, and I did read some comments about Captain Marvel, and I was expecting, I think, too much from that movie. If I'm being totally honest, I was expecting like a super good movie. And I'm gonna say this: the only part I enjoyed from that movie, personally, as a huge MCU fan, was the Nick Fury scenes, the young Nick Fury, and also causing he only like 2 minutes of screen time, 3 minutes, but it's not a bad movie. It's again, I didn't enjoy it as much. Doctor Strange, easy S for me. Look, Benedict Cumberbatch, I love the actor from I knew Sherlock and also Smug from The Hobbit. The other works too, but he's a good actor. Doctor Strange, visually beautiful. I love all the shots with like the buildings are oversized and everything. Introduce us to the Time Stone, which it's probably one of the most powerful stone in the MCU because you should control time, which is something people want to do. Guardians 1, easy S. I mean, listen, you have Chris Pratt, Bradley Cooper, Vin Diesel, and Dave Bautista. Such a good movie. Soundtrack, I think Guardians of the Galaxy 1 has the best soundtrack in the entire MCU. Don't even try to fight me with this. Hands down. Hands down, best soundtrack. Endgame, I mean, it's anything else on an S. I mean, I did a review about Endgame in the past. If you want to watch it, it's in the description. Perfect movie in the MCU. Well, in Phase 3 MCU, perfectly. Arc was completed in that movie. Captain America. I mean, listen, Captain America wielding Mjolnir, probably the best scene in the entire MCU, hands down. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I know Thor entering Wakanda was probably the best when Infinite War came out, but I think Captain America wielding Mjolnir in that one scene in Endgame beat it. Iron Man 2, it's hard. I'm gonna put Iron Man 3 and 2 and D. Actually, no. I'm gonna move Iron Man 3 to C and Iron Man 2 to D. I mean, I was 9 when I first watched the movie. I watched all the MCU movie in theaters. I'm 19, so I was 9 when that movie came out. I didn't enjoy it when I first watched it back then, and I really enjoyed it. First Iron Man, even Incredible Hulk, and then but then that movie did not work for me. It's especially in 2 days, I can enjoy it. Iron Man 1, I'm gonna give it an A. I know like a lot of people would put it in an S, and like a lot of people that were just ranked it as numbers put it in like top 3. It's a good movie, yes, it kills out the MCU perfectly, but like it's not. There's not like not a lot of comedy, not a lot of action. Just the story is really good, so that's what it's A for me. It's a good movie. First Avengers, easy S. I mean, listen, it was probably the most important comic book movie of all time. And then Justice League try to copy that DCU that failed. And First Avengers, good movie. Action sequence, comedy is there. The storyline, Loki is probably the second best villain after Thanos, of course, in the entire MCU. I love Loki. He did a good job, and then with him coming back alive was a little like what we see in credit scene. I did not watch back then. I did not stay up till the end credit scenes. I didn't know he was gonna be in the movies because, of course, in end credit scene Thor, he's still alive. So yeah. The increase in Thor, yeah. Incredible Hulk, I'm gonna give it a B. Now, I'm gonna say this right now. I really enjoy Edward Norton as the Hulk. Not as much as Mark Ruffalo, because Mark Ruffalo does a good job, but I see more Hulk into Edward Norton than Mark for a reason. Even though we had, Mark for a while now, and people are used to him now, but I still enjoy Edward Norton. I love Abomination, it was a good villain. Thor was not perfect, no, but I enjoyed the movie as fan. Thor 1 D for me. Boring movie in my opinion. It's really hard to actually get into the movie. Yes, they introduced Thor to like in a good way, I guess Chris Hemsworth, but I didn't enjoy the movie. I'm be honest. Dark World, easy S, no doubt about that. Easy S. Let me listen. Taika Waititi version of Thor was funny, and again, I always compare this to a kid movie, but that worked for the MCU and especially for Thor. Dark Worlds, I'm gonna give it a D with the first Thor. Listen, I did not enjoy. I think the only good part of that movie, in my opinion, is Loki, character in that movie. I think he was great. Every time Tom Wilson is on screen as Loki, it's great. Doesn't matter where he is or whatever. So yeah. And then lastly, Far From Home. I'm gonna give it a. I really think that Jake Gyllenhaal did a good Mysterio. I didn't expect him to be that good in the character. And I want to tell you right now, bullshit, he's not dead. That is BS. He's not dead. You can try to find me. He is not dead. Alright, this is the list. I'm going to save download this shit. I know what is happening. And download image. And then we're going to open it. Here's my tier list, people. If you just want to do it yourself, there's my S. We have Infinity War, Black Panther, Civil War, Winter Soldier, Doctor Strange, Guardians 1, Endgame, Ragnarok, and First Avengers. And the A section, we have Homecoming, Far From Home, and then Age of Ultron, and Iron Man 1. And the B, we have Guardians 2, Captain 1, Ant-Man 2, and the Incredible Hulk. In the C section, we have Captain Marvel, Iron Man 3. And in the D section, we have Iron Man 2, and Thor 1, 2. There's my tier, there's the MCU. If you guys want to do your own list, ladies and to the website, you can do it yourself. Really fun to do, I enjoy doing this. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll talk to you guys all in the next video. peace. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, I'll be back to the channel really soon. Alright, see you guys watching. See you, guys.